G'day you bloody legends, how you going? I'm Danger Tuckerman, and in me last vlog I went for an overnight hunt in the Akila woods. I had a run-in with a pteramorph, and took down a pirate outpost for fun and for profit. We also took Ado for his first spin, and yous all seemed to think that he had some chops, so we might keep him around for a while, eh? Today I want to get out the snow and see what else Akila has in store for us. Then we'll take it from there. Alright, let's bloody get amongst it. Now before I do get fully amongst it, I thought I'd pop by Laredo Firearms and see if we can get ourselves any upgrades, maybe a bit of extra ammo. It looks like they actually got a very nicely modded out Coachman here, and we know how well the Coachman's been serving us, so for 4K, a nice upgrade here would be pretty cool. This thing comes with flechette rounds, which I can't do. I can't make those myself yet. As well as a suppressor for a little bit of extra surprise damage. And it's got a sight and things like that. So that might be a nice little pickup. Might take that in. Trade in my old model for this one here. So 4.3k. And I can sell my old one for 260. Not much trade-in value. They kind of rot you on the trade-in value, don't they? Nonetheless, a fair bit of extra damage there for us. The other thing is they do have quite a bit of case of shotgun shells and 50 cal, so we might pick some of that up. It's pretty pricey though. This is definitely gonna eat up the rest of our cash. And it leaves us with just under 7,000 credits. It is our new Coachman. Pretty swish.
Wilson, we can deal with the Ashta better, safer. We didn't turn down fire or space flight because we managed just fine until that point.
I will not be talked down to.
Sounds like they're having some problems with the Ashta. Well, I'm getting to be something a bit of an expert myself now, so maybe I'll have a chat to them, see if they need a hand. What's she trying to do anyway?
I don't know, some technical mumbo jumbo about sensors and behavior predictions. That's not the point. We've gotten along just fine until now.
Sounds like you take this pretty bloody seriously, mate.
How could I not? People in this city put their trust in me to keep them all safe. You think you can talk some sense into her? Be my guest. Otherwise, I suggest you leave defending this city to the people who spent their lives doing it.
Alright, mate, calm down. Oh my lord, cool you jits. These mate's a bit touchy. I get it though, it's serious business. Keeping all these people safe from that wildlife out there. Whew. I believe it.
Ecology.
I hear you have some new tech for defending the city, eh?
No. That's not really accurate. I need to prove that what I'm working on can make a positive difference. Then you'll see it my way.
Sensors? What do you mean?
Yeah, I need them to start gathering data. Pretty simple. I could do it myself, but at this point I think Davis may be having someone tail me. He's that flustered.
Sure, I'm something of a wildlife scientist myself. I know a thing or two about detecting wildlife.
That is great news.
I don't see much harm in sticking some sensors on the wall to keep an eye on the Ashta. Seems kind of smart to me. I use my scanner all the time when I'm looking for wildlife. I mean, oh shit, this looks as good a spot as any. I'll just plop it in there. Yeah, that looks about right. I feel like Danger has no idea what he's doing. He's just sticking him in the row here. Yep, that looks good a spot as any. Oh yeah, I'll just whack it in the mud over here by this person's house. Yeah, that should be right. And, you know, I am something of an animal scientist. I just have to trust me guts, I think. And you know what? This looks like a pretty good spot. Whack it right there. That should do the trick. Watch out, Ado. Alright, bloody brilliant. Job done. Maybe I'll earn a few extra credits here. Sure, yeah, I whacked them in pretty optimal locations, I think.
Well, that's that then.
Great.
I have the processing power to collate all the data that'll be coming in from the sensors. The existing network does.
I don't really know much about hacking security computers, you know.
Oh no, I wouldn't think of asking you to do that.
Good.
I'm gonna hack it.
Alright,
I need
yeah.
you to get that guard away from it long enough for me to do it. I should only need a few moments. So, I don't know, convince him to take a break or something.
Oh, be me charming
Or
self?
if you're feeling
Sure.
particularly rebellious, maybe give him some official business to attend to. I believe it's what Davis would refer to as a ruckus.
Ruckus is my middle name.
As soon as you've got him occupied, I'll scoot in and out before anyone notices.
I'll see if I can charm him first. Give it a bit of that TV personality. I don't know, mate, you got a pretty good view out there. Appreciate the majesty of it all. Anyway, I can't really get into it, but I need a few minutes here alone. It's for a good cause. I just want to take in the majesty, and I need to not be distracted for it.
And I'm just supposed to take this on what? Faith?
Look, everything's fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Well, if you say so. Yes, I believe you. Just don't do anything I'll regret, okay?
Yeah, no. I'm just appreciating the majesty. Oh, look at the view. All right, just like give me a couple of moments alone with my thought while I have some deep consideration. Oh yeah, crikey, mate, look at that view. All right, I think he's gone. Come on out. I was just like, yeah, mate, nothing to worry about. Flash me charming grin, and he's like, mate, that's a face I can trust. Two rights, truth. Alright, got ourselves a few credits, and I'm curious to see whether science, newfangled gadgets work out, and whether my efforts have led to anything good. So we'll pop back in tomorrow, maybe, and see. You know, maybe they can upgrade their defenses around here. I have always thought that Akila was a little bit low-tech, considering it's the capital of Freestar kind of space, but, I mean, I'm not really an expert on city planning or anything. So I don't know, it feels like there's some room for upgrades, you know? Sometimes I think they keep it the way that it is, just for the vibes. Just want them vibes, eh? Alright, mate, let's get out the snow, eh? You know, I've never been out the snow before. Looking forward to checking it out. Now, the tough question. North Pole, South Pole. Well, as a wee lad, the stories of the terrifying demon known as Santa Claus always scared the ever-loving crud out of me, so I think we'll go the South Pole, since he was from the North Pole. Feels a little bit safer. I hope it's not too bloody cold here. Alright, weather's a little bit, a little bit shitty, but let's go check it out, shall we? Urgh. Don't know how I feel about the cold though. So we've got some nearby structures. What else? Oh, there's something out behind us actually. Oh, pretty close. We'll have to suss that out, see what's there. I don't think there'll be as much life out these parts as there was in the woods, obviously, but you never know, we might see something unique out here. So there's a few of these floaters out here. Flying leeches. Ugh, 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 ugh. I have to say, I bloody love the majesty and beauty of nature. But leeches, never been a big fan. The idea of flying leeches doesn't appeal that much. At least, according to this thingamajig here, they seem to be pretty peaceful. But, oh man, look at these things. Just beautiful. Brings tears to my eyes. Anyway, let's see what they got. See what they taste like. Yeah, it looks like you can make a nice dye out of them or something like that. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Oh, I don't know, man. I think I'll be getting my scans done on these things rather quickly. We also got some new plant life here, some unique flora. And this might be the last little bit of flora that we need to scan here. Oh, we got some asters over there. Cold cake nettle. Ah, looks like it's edible too. Nice. Oh, you got some Arctic aster here as well from looks of things. Looks like they got a bluer cone as well. It's always very cool to see how they change the local environment. Love to see it. Isn't nature bloody clever? Got a few of them running around, looks like. Oh yeah, I'll take my new coachman for a spin here. Oh yeah, very nice. And the flechette rounds cause them to bleed out a bit too, which is a big help here. It might save us some ammo too. Oh, very nice, very nice. Very efficient actually. Definitely a big upgrade. Place is a little bit dangerous. There's a lot of these off-gassing vents around. We'll have to be a little bit careful. And oh, look at these. There's an Arctic species of these big old elk crag. Oh my god, he's a bit ferocious. Calm down, mate, calm down. Alright, he came right at me. Oh yeah, wary temperament. I forgot about that. Watch out, Ado, Jesus. You right there, mate? Jeez, mate, you alright, mate? Bloody hell. Anyway, you can get some good milk from these things. Have a go. Pretty good, mate. In the survival situations, there's a lot of vitamins, a lot of essential fats in there. It'll keep you going. Put hairs on your chest too. Oh, looks like we've got some company up here we're gonna have to deal with. Move in real quiet like, eh? Just gonna hop over this little barricade here. Head up these stairs real quiet like. And do a little bit of stealth. Very nice. That was some good stealth right there. I think the others might have been alerted to our presence though. Yeah, it looks like the others have been alerted to our presence. Alright, Ado. The time for stealth is over, mate. Oh, bloody hell. Whoa, what the bloody hell's going on over there? What the? What is going on up there? Bloody hell, they know what's going on, mate. Looks like this place is full of explosives. Surprise! I see you. Not quite, not quite. Oh, that was a tricky shot. We got it though, we got it. Well, these are gonna definitely pay for some more ammo for us. It's good, man. We have to be careful. There's all sorts of explosive things around here. See if we can just scooch around here. Well, there's not much cover though. It looks like their leader is up there doing some suppressing fire. Alright, we got this here. We got the advantage on him with this weapon versus his weapon. Looks like we can just sneak some little sneaky shots there over the barricade. Very nice. His pack in the back of his head was just a little bit too high beyond that barricade. And look at him trying to crawl away. There we go. We put him out of his misery. Hoo-hoo-hoo, mate! There we have it. Oh, I feel myself getting more powerful as we go. Alright, looks like there's still a few of them. Hey, no, mate, Jesus. I'm not your... Look over that way, that's where they are. You scared the bloody crap out of me, mate. Also, this A-frame lighter is possessed. Turns out the pirates had a spacesuit workbench here, so I thought I might pop in and reinforce my suit a little bit. Just slap a little bit of this stuff that we've been hunting recently. Some fiber from some of the plants. We'll just weave that together with some of this cosmetic bone stuff here. Just a little bit of extra plating, you know, give a little bit of extra resilience to bullet fire. Very nice. Might protect us from a few nasty scratches or something like that. Bit of extra ammo and some med packs. Very nice. Oh, whoa, you're right. Hey, mate. I caught him playing computer games. Perfect. Why is it always bloody Ripshanks, eh? Swear it's always Ripshanks. Alright, we'll have a quick sticky beak in this biotics lab, see what we can find. Alright, there was this computer by the entrance, and I'm not much of a hacker, but the password was password 1, so I just logged in. And looks like I can control the robots from here, so we might go ahead and... well, let's not remove the combat inhibitors. Let's not get too far carried away here. We'll just make them think that we're their friends, and then we'll go ahead and activate them. So if there's any robots in the area, they might be able to help us out a little bit here. Yeah, here we go. Cause a little bit of mayhem. A little bit of mayhem. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Time for a spot of mayhem. That is quite the distraction. What I did say earlier, distraction's my middle name, right? Look at him go. Security robots lighting them up, man. I don't need to be here. I think they can take care of it. Pretty cool, eh, Ada? Oh, crikey, mate. Look at that thing go. Letting her rip. Boom. Very nice. Nothing's gonna roam around and help us out. Very good stuff. It's going, it's hunting, man. It's looking for more. It's looking for more blood. It's out for blood. Might have myself, I'm feeling a little bit peckish, so I might have myself some of that alien scramble. Not bad. Feel like I can shrug off some extra damage after having a healthy meal like that. Poking around, having a bit of a geeze in here, and I found myself some bloody flanos, mate. Woohoo! Nothing like a good flano. Nice leather jacket to go with it. Think I might rock this one for a while. Very nice. It's a bit cold here anyway, so this outfit feels a bit more appropriate. I was getting... I was like, me nips could cut diamonds. I was getting that cold. Well, would you look at that? I found another spacesuit, and it's exactly the bloody same. Except minus the upgrade I just recently did to it. Oh well, cash is cash. little tricky do we can do here is these things aren't just good for frying wildlife. We can also fry these here pins and open that sucker up. Then we can go hunting through the vents. See what we can find, eh? Managed to unlock a office door in the storage room, so we won't have to deal with any locked doors there. It looks like we've got a few pirates down there that were trying to get in, and now they can indeed get in because we opened the door, but that's alright, we'll go in and get whatever they got. Good time for us to use that grenade I picked up, I think. Get him, Ado. There you are. Let's use those bleeds to their full advantage, eh? Let those do some damage while we get back here and reload. I hear you bleeding out there. Just duck down behind this little wheelie bin here. There we go. Oh, they're a tough one. We might want to top ourselves up here a little bit. Feeling a little bit cactus. Where are ya? There's quite a few of them. Oh, mate, it's not a great spot to be. There's been plenty of med packs in here. Oh, that's not good. I'm just gonna close this door, Ado. Sorry, mate, you'll be all right. You're all right there, buddy. Sorry about that. Oh, they're hucking grenades, mate. That's not fair. Only I can do that. There we go. Finish that one off. I think that was their leader. Just time to mop up now, I think. Oh god, there's another one. Hey, 2 leaders. Another grenade. Bloody oath. Bit action-packed, eh? Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh, cripes. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Hoo. All right. There's still a couple out there. Let's grab what this one's got though. Ooh, very nice. Look at all those credits. We've got ourselves a instigating, semi-automatic drum beat. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. We might have found ourselves 11 mil, not as common though. Not as common. I would love a Grendel like this, would have been amazing. Semi-automatic Grendels, really early game, are like your kind of chase weapon. They're just super reliable, really accurate, big magazines, and very solid damage when semi-automatic. The fully automatic one's not so good. Drum beats are not as good in my mind, but still, that's a pretty good find. We'll definitely be able to make use of that. Extra frag grenades, some credits, and it did come with a little bit of ammo at least. It's got a scope, semi-automatic, but yeah, we barely got any ammo for it, unfortunately. And instigating is extra damage on full health enemies. This will be not a bad mid-range weapon. As long as we can get some ammo for it, that is. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that 11 mil case source as well. See how expensive it is. I think it'll be a bit cheaper than the 50 cal. Hello there. There we go. Last round, last enemy done. Perfect. Alright, now let's get to the looting. Here's the big haul. Let's see what we got. An Equinox. I might just sell that for credits, I think. Alright, that was definitely a profitable haul. Nothing too crazy. An okay little drum beat that we showed off there. And definitely a few things to sell, that's for sure. A few Equinoxes and stuff like that will go for some pretty big money. And a crap load of Maelstroms. They'll be worth a few hundred credits each. Solstice, also a couple hundred credits. Not too bad, definitely. Also like a bunch of helmets for sale. Those go for pretty good money. Got a few extra packs and some pirate spacesuits that are worth a few thousand creds. And we actually got a pretty good amount of materials, meds, and ammo as well. So definitely a big positive. I'm super over encumbered. I have to limp our way back to the spaceship, or, you know, have Ado carry it for us maybe. But I think I'm not far from the ship, honestly. Yeah, we can actually probably just hobble over there and then dump it into the ship via drone. So as long as we're within 250 meters, we can just open up the ship menu and use the cargo hold. And we can drop stuff off just via drone, you know. Totally do that. All right, now that we've dropped off our haul from the abandoned biotics lab, all those pirates there, we'll have a poke around and see if we can't get the rest of our scans on this wildlife around here. Have a little bit of an elk hunt while we're at it, why not? Pick a few extra supplies, a little bit more experience. And they got quite a charge on them though. Oh, we got some Ashta. We're competing with some Ashta here on our hunt too. I'm enjoying the new flechette rounds on our coachman here. Bit of extra damage and those bleeds are nice. Definitely getting a bit easier to take down those Ashtar. Can you feel the progression? Well, I got a spare second. I got a bit of fan mail on me last vlog. Bloody love it, mates. Thanks. Skip Dusty, or Stumps to his mates, so I'll call you Stumps. Says he grew up on Mars. There's not a lot of life out that way, eh? And he says he wants to follow in me footsteps. I'll say this, mate. Defo get out there and get amongst it. And if List will help you, then bloody go for it. I met a few of those List settlers out there in me travels, and some of them, well, they're a bit in over their heads, but they got amongst it. And that's more than you can say about most. I'll add one extra thought about me following in me footsteps business, though. Take a long, hard look at what you got, and don't bloody piss it away. I had to learn that the hard way. And starting from nothing again, it ain't fun. Thanks for the letter do, Stumps. You take it easy, fella. And while I'm at it, I also got one from Robria, who says he's me biggest fan. Don't let Ado bloody hear you saying that, mate. Anyway, he tells me he heard about a corker of a moon with some serious wildlife on it. Groombridge 8A, he says. Well, cheers, you legend. I appreciate a good reco, so I'll defo check it out if I'm still alive down the road. Anyways, you guys have a good one, eh? Here we are, about to finish off our scans on all the unique flora of Akila. Woohoo, big moment. Big moment, very nice. Still have a few animals to finish off, but we've seen most of them now, I think. So it's just kind of the formality of finishing up the scans at this point. Oh shit, I think I rolled up the elks. Oh, mate. They're headed through their nest or something. Oh, yo. Ada, where are you, buddy? Come on in hand here. Oh, I got this. Oh, he's got his own problems to deal with, it seems. Good job, buddy. Look at him taking him down. We'll make a hunter out of him yet. Woo! Those things were mad. Well, sometimes you go to the hunt and sometimes the hunt goes to you. Looks like we got some more of those crystalline matrices out here, matrices. And looks like there's a bigger than usual Ashtar that's taken up residence here. Look at that thing. Whoo, mate. She's a beauty. Definitely a worthy hunt for us to take on here, for sure. Alright, that's basically just made her mad. We are definitely going to have to get a move on. That bleed is doing absolute work there, though. Yeah, I'll pick that landmine back up. We might not need the landmine. Look at that bleed just doing work for us there. Absolutely brilliant, mate. We're definitely getting ready to take on bigger game at this point. Very nice. And now we'll have a sploosh around in its dung heap here and see if we can find anything interesting. Oh, an egg. Oh, very nice. Very nice. As far as I can know, I've never heard of anyone successfully raising one of these up. I think these are basically just like sellable misc items, as far as I can tell. I haven't yet found anything for them, but it's possible there's some side quest or something that wants alien eggs. I've never found it though. But they're worth a few credits. And we got a whole bunch of metabolic agents in here. All right, sure. We probably don't want to go taking a dip in there right now, I'd say, but oof, it's beautiful, isn't it? Let's try one of those landmines here. All right, buddy. Very nice. Does a good job of staggering them, softening them up a bit for us. And you can lay a heaping great pile of them somewhere. Good when you're getting chased by nasty wildlife. Damn, this Ashtar had swallowed a lot of interesting stuff. Pretty chunky weather we've had for this snow journey here, but it's kind of beautiful in its own way, though. Those fierce grey clouds, just dappled with a little bit of light. See if we can hurry up and get these flying leech scans out of the way. Mate, I'm glad they're peaceful. Imagine if they were like predators or something, eh? Coming after you. Swarms of them just flying after you. Terrifying. They'll be out there. In all the worlds that we'll visit, there'll be something like that somewhere. I guarantee it. Thought I might head into this snow cave, see if we can't find some of the things we're still missing. There is a Ashtar guarding the entrance there. And is that something coming up? Oh my shitting! What the fuck? It's getting the crap out of me. Oh my god, Game Boy. Bloody Ashtar, mate. Oh my lord. Ada, where are you, mate? You could have warned me, buddy. He's probably got 5 Ashtar eating his face off right about now. Oh, okay. Mate, they really caught me off guard. They're sneaky little buggers, aren't they? Bloody oath. I get distracted by this one guard in the cave mouth and 2 others come up right behind me. It was right there. It was right there. The good thing about these bleeds from the flechette rounds is the bigger the creature, the harder they bleed. So it remains pretty effective, it seems. Alright, I'm going in. We survived that somehow. Got lucky. We got lucky they hadn't had a chance to jump me yet. Cave looks like it's lit by bioluminescent tumors like those ones we saw earlier. Blue this time. It's kind of cool looking though, eh? Little gross, kind of cool. Well lit in here. Oh, we got an Astra inside though. A lot of Astra today, I'll tell you what. Seems like these things thrive out here. Well, basically everywhere on Akila, but in the snow pretty well too. They got free reign on the elk. Apparently the Astra can bark now. Who knew? Hey, here we go. The Astra had killed one of these flying leeches and that's the last scan I need. Brilliant. I'm glad to be done with those things. So this was basically an Astra den with a bunch of prey in it. But always a good source of a few extra materials. And the good thing is though, that prey can often get us our final scans that we need. Alright, we're gonna head out of the snow now and head back over to the savannah, but we might check out some of the coastline and see if we can't find the last few beasties we're missing. Just finish off our survey here of Akila. It's a big planet, it's got a lot of stuff, especially in the fauna department. Since we're gonna want it long term, I'm gonna spend that skill point I picked up earlier on surveying as well, just to help speed things up a little bit. It'll give us a boost to 20 meters, and if we build a survey booster on any larger planets that we're gonna be doing some surveys on, we can double that to 40. So it gives us a cute little zoom to take a look at things when we're checking out some of the majesty of nature and whatnot. Alright, looks like we landed in a little bit of a canyon here. Oh, I love seeing that planet over there, looks so cool. Not sure which way the coast is. If we head up one of these mountains, maybe we might be able to see which way the coast is. Because there might well be some beasties in the water that we want to check out. We do need to finish up the scans on these baleen rotifers. Only marginally less gross. There we go, then the flying leeches. Good thing about the air ones is we can scan them from further away. Even than the 20 meters. Heading up the top of this mountain here. Let's hope for a cool panorama of the coast. Oh, yeah, very nice. There we go. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Crikey, mate, that's gorgeous. Check out that mountain over there. Through the mist. The elk crane grazing peacefully down there. Ado just getting way up in my personal space. Mate, you know how to spoil a good moment, don't you? Here we go. The moss gnats are another thing we had to scan. Looks like these ones might have been hunted over here. Oh, poor little bugger. They're so cute, aren't they? Here we go. Here's our last of the majestic moss gnats. Looks like there's an Astra in the area. Oh yeah, the Astra have been hunting the moss gnats, it looks like. See if we can just get this scan here, and we probably want to get the heck out of here, to be honest. Look at all these. Just got to get a little closer. There we go. Mossnath scan's complete. Let's get out of here, eh? Chore 5, I think. Look at this cool little spot over here. Oh, the Mossnaths! It formed like a little gate. Thought it was a little natural formation gate. It's a pair of Mossnaths. This will make a bloody good picky, though, I will say. I need Ado to move out of the way, though, eh? I think we want to stand basically just on this rock here. If we get the angle right, we can get ourselves a nice picture. What do you reckon? Not a bad picky, eh? Snap that. What have we got out here, eh? Yeah, it looks like we got some native beasties out in the water. Rainbow Agnathan. Good thing is we can scan these from a little further away, just like the sky beasties. And that looks like an elite one too. Hunting things in the water ain't so easy though. We have to patrol the coastline and see if we can get some scans here. It would be interesting to see what we could get off such a beastie though. Maybe I can do a little bit of rifle fishing from the rock here. As long as I don't go in the water, we should be just fine, right? Although, if I want to go harvest it, I am going to have to go get in that water. There she is. Oh, look at that thing. Actually a beauty. Look at that frill there. This looks like it's got a spined back frill. I'll have to get a closer look. Well, I want to deal with this one first, though. Bit of shotgun fishing. Ato's having a crack at it as well. It ain't so easy. There's a few more of them out there, but let's have a little bit of a closer look. Look at this thing, mate. Oh my god, it's a giant gator. Look at it, man. Cool. Yo, what a beastie, eh? What a beastie. Good thing those things can't get up out of the water, at least as far as I know. Let's swim over to this one and check it out too. This water's not that safe to be in, so we can't spend too long here. You see my suit's protections only last so long in here. A lot of microbes floating around, make it real crook. Man, I need to get out of this water. I feel myself getting sick as it is. Pretty scenic coastline, not bad. Could see you having a holiday out here if it wasn't for the giant agnathans munching your feet off. There we go, last one getting scanned down here. Perfect. Alright, that's everything in this area. So it looks like it might be back in the coniferous forest that we have to go to, or maybe a coastline in the ice. We'll have to see. Let's get out of this water, I think. Upgrading our surveying skills or animal skills will definitely make it a bit easier to scan things like that in the water. It's a little bit tricky when they're way off the coast like that. Gorgeous beach line though. Oh, the last little things are just those creepy little drops arms, the little brain bugs that we found earlier. That's all we have left to finish off the scans, and there's one of them over here. Here she comes. Oh, mate. Proper nightmare fuel, eh? Proper nightmare fuel. Alright, I got the scan. I got the scan. I did it. I'm out of here. That's it. I'm out of here. Tidy little bonus of 200 XP for finishing up the full survey. And if we take a look in our inventory while running away, we have our 24,000 credit survey data for Akila. Very nice. Very nice. We'll have to find someone better to sell that to, though. Not just the regular shops. Someone who gives us double for them. Double of, you know, the sale value, which is not the full listed price. When it comes down to it, the surveys are like pretty okay bonus credits. They start to rack up after a while. Help you make some of those bigger purchases, but they can't really be your main source of credits, obviously. Need to be making some decent cash as you're doing those surveys for sure, which I think we did pretty good today, knocking off those pirates. And a few rare beasties. We'll head back to Akila. See how that scan data's going, but maybe sell off the stuff that we picked up. Alright, we've got about 13,000 credits now before we sell stuff. Let's see what we can rack up once we sell everything. Alright, got ourselves back up to around 20,000 credits. We seem to be floating around that amount. Oh, but we're hanging in there, we're hanging in there. That doesn't include our survey data, obviously. We'll get a few extra thousand for that. No one ever said living off the land would be easy after all. Alright, after a bit of a nap, we can go talk to Keone Alpin now about that Ashta data. Find out how those scans went. Look at that, fully surveyed data on the left there. Whoa, pretty satisfying. We worked hard for it.
I got the data from the seismic sensors, and I need help. Nothing that would get you in trouble this time. Promise.
Mm-hmm. Well, I am pretty hard up for credits, I will say.
Really? That's what matters to you? Wow. Okay.
Man's gotta eat.
Well, no. I don't have any credits to offer you. I just thought maybe you'd want to help a friend. Are we friends? Well, whatever. I just
damn, make me feel bad.
Trust to help me. If you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Well, shit. She made me feel kind of bad now. Alright, alright.
Oh, thank you. It's really nice to hear that when others just don't seem to care. The data I'm getting from the sensors is, well, it's off. Not what I expected at all.
Maybe just because I stuck them in random spots? Or maybe your tech isn't working properly.
No, the tech is fine. I never would have put it out there if I had any reservations about that. Maybe someone You, I'm thinking, could just ask around, see if something is going on.
I am pretty bloody charming.
I'd really appreciate it.
No, I'll see what I can do. This isn't me hometown exactly, but it is me home planet, and you know, it feels like the right thing to do. I hear there's something strange happening with the Ashtar.
Oh, did you now? And did that perhaps come from a certain entitled so-called inventor who's caused me no end of headaches?
Well, I'm just a concerned citizen looking for some reassurance, mate.
Right, of course you are. Well then, concerned citizen, there have been some unpleasant developments of late. I'm not gonna name names, but you and I both know damn well who to thank. She made my life a lot more difficult, but I don't have time to deal with that right now. I have more important things to worry about. Been tracking Ashtar for a long time now, and suddenly their behavior doesn't add up. Probably not a coincidence.
Well, I'm getting pretty handy around these Ashtar. Oh, I'm in, mate. Sounds like we're about... Oh, blimey, forklift. Who put that thing there? Anyway, sounds like we're about to go on an Ashtar tracking expedition. Head on a swivel, mate. Got it. My cranium will be moving in circular motions. Yeah. Look at that.
Just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I agree, mate. Something of a tracker myself, and just doesn't add up. Look at that. That's a big bloody asteroid there. It's a bit bloody hot here, though, for a jacket. I think I'll strip down a little bit. Ah, there we go. Much better. Perfect. Let the armpits air out a bit. Look at these bloody tracks.
This is one of our security bots. Someone sent this thing out to mimic the Ashtar?
What the?
Why in the world? Shit. You hear that? Eyes up. We got incoming.
This might be some sort of trap, mate. What the crack? The Ashtar are getting smart, mate. They're laying ambushes and stuff. Oh, God. I'm getting up on the rock. They've become intelligent, mate. I don't like the sounds of that at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay right up here. You okay? Hey, oh my God, Ada, are you alright, mate? Holy heck, Ada. Hang in there, buddy. I'll save you, mate. I'll save you. He's not looking too good. Oh, shit. Gotta reload. Ada, watch out, mate, don't get eaten. Whoa. Multiple bloody Ashtar ambush here. Whoa, okay, he's coming over the rock at me. Quickly reload. Woo! Mate, you're right there? Shrugging it off? You're a bloody legend. I'm impressed. Oh. So, about that Ashtar ambush, this must be someone's idea of a bloody joke.
Someone from Akila Security did this. We're the only ones that have access to these robots or can change their orders. I need to check this over, see if I can find some more details. But while I do that, I need you to run back to the city. Check the access logs on the computer in the barracks. Look for whoever signed for this thing last.
Alright, but if the password's any more complicated than password 1, then I ain't got no idea. Seems like Kirkland B. Data corruption detected, but Kirkland was the last one to access it. Alright then. Are you Kirkland B?
Well, hey there. Back already.
Uh-huh.
Davis said something about you going on patrol with him?
Pretty sauce.
He's alright, isn't he? Nothing, bad happened out there.
Oh, what makes you ask a question like that? Yes. I don't think he's gonna be very happy when he hears you're the one who sent the robot out there.
Oh, no. Look, people getting hurt was never part of it. Davis has just been so stressed over this whole thing with that woman and her sensors, and it's been affecting him on the job. The damn robot was just supposed to stomp around, mess up her data, and then come back.
You screwed up, mate. You screwed up. Might be time to start looking for a new job, eh? Yeah, sounds like she was trying to do the right thing, but... Hey. She got us ambushed by an Ashtar. That was messed up. It was kind of scary. Ada almost died. You almost died, Ada. You alright, buddy? No, he's alright now, but... He wasn't for a second there. Kirkland said she did it to make your life easier. Said Keone was affecting your job performance, mate.
You serious? Oh, Bailey.
Bit misguided,
what
eh?
were you thinking?
Yeah.
My own people sabotaging equipment. Whole world's gone crazy. Well, I'm gonna have to go deal with this. Thanks for helping out. I'll kick some credits your way. May not be much, We're not made of money around here. You might want to give Miss Alpin some time to get clean data. Might be her research. Well, it might prove useful.
Sounds like you're coming around, mate. Sounds like you're coming around. Not bad, not bad. Oh, picked up a few extra 1,000 credits there and helped him out a bit. We might be able to find out from Keone whether she can turn up anything useful now. That's not being actively sabotaged, I suppose. That'll have to wait for another day, though. We managed to fully scan Akila. Feels pretty good to get me home world fully scanned as our starting point. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Dado, I see big things for you and me, mate. We're gonna get out there. We're gonna find what sort of wildlife is out in this damn crazy galaxy we're in. I can't wait, mate. We're gonna grow, you and me, into real men. You're gonna probably have to grow a bit more. But we'll do it together, mate. We'll do it together. It's only upwards from here, mate. It's only upwards from here. Where should we go next? I don't bloody know. Maybe you guys know. Let us know in the comments of this vlog, eh? Anyway, folks, I'm Danger Tuckerman. Thanks for bloody watching, eh? You and me, Ado. We're gonna see some sights, mate. We're gonna eat some strange, up shit. Believe you me.